Welcome to episode 66 of the Pulse of Physiology. I'm your host, Dr. Jim Davis, and today we're covering body fluid compartments. This is how water is distributed in the body and how different compartments maintain balance. By the end of this episode, you'll understand total body water distribution, differences between intracellular and extracellular fluid, and how substances move between compartments. So let's get started. Water makes up a large portion of our body weight, but this percentage varies by sex due to differences in muscle and fat composition. In males, approximately 60% of total body weight is water, where in females it's only about 50% of total body weight. The difference is because fat contains less water than muscle, and females generally have a higher percentage of body fat. Now, understanding these differences is important for assessing hydration status and fluid imbalances. Now, total body water is divided into two major compartments. Intracellular fluid, which accounts for about 2/3 of total body water. This is fluid that's found inside of cells, and it has a high concentration of potassium, phosphate, and proteins. Then there's the extracellular fluid, which accounts for the other third of our total body water. This is found outside of our cells and can be further subdivided into intracellular fluid, which accounts for 75% of extracellular fluid, and interstitial fluid surrounds cells and allows for nutrient and waste exchange. The remaining 25% of extracellular fluid is found in plasma, and this is the fluid portion of blood which carries electrolytes, proteins, and gases. Extracellular fluid has a higher concentration of sodium, chloride, calcium, and bicarbonate. Now, fluid and solutes move between compartments via capillary exchange, and this occurs when fluid's moving in between plasma and interstitial fluid. Hydrostatic pressure pushes fluid out of the capillaries, and osmotic pressure pulls fluid into the capillaries. It's important to know that there's also hydrostatic pressure in the interstitial fluid, but it's not as strong. And it can have an osmotic pressure, but generally, because the interstitial fluid doesn't contain proteins, there really isn't an osmotic pressure that exists. Then we have plasma membrane exchange, which is when stuff or fluid moves in between the interstitial fluid and the intracellular fluid. Again, this moves via osmosis, and so water moves based on solute concentration and differences, as well as active transport, and so ions such as sodium and potassium will move across cell membranes in this way. Ultimately, fluid balance matters because it allows us to maintain proper fluid distribution, and this proper distribution ensures stable blood pressure and circulation, optimal cell function and electrolyte balance, as well as effective nutrient and waste transport. Fluid imbalances can lead to conditions like dehydration, edema, and electrolyte disturbances, which impact overall health. So let's summarize with a few key takeaways. Total body water is divided into intracellular fluid and extracellular fluid, with most of that fluid being found inside of the cells. Intracellular fluid has more potassium and phosphate, while extracellular fluid has more sodium and chloride. Fluid shifts between compartments occurs via hydrostatic pressure, osmotic pressure, and active transport. And perhaps most importantly, maintaining fluid balance is crucial for homeostasis. And so that's it for episode 66 of Pulse of Physiology. I hope this episode has helped clarify how body fluid compartments maintain balance and function. Come back next time for episode 67, where we'll explore the regulation of body osmolarity and its impact on fluid movement. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious.